Hey everyone, it's John Nuzzolese from the Landlord Protection Agency here with my second Facebook Live. I want to thank you guys, the ones who have responded and gave a look for my first Facebook Live yesterday. And I hope that it brought you some value and that you're able to gain something from it. And I know sometimes these things are just a reminder because a lot of us already know it all or know a lot of it. So today I just wanted to go into something I mentioned yesterday called rejecting the applicant, rejecting tenants. And I know that's something that I hear a lot from my fellow landlords on the LPA website ask me about how to reject applicants. And it's a common thing because you can't accept everyone, right? You get applications from people and people feel that they deserve your rental property. And of course, you want to qualify your tenants and make sure that they're the right ones to rent to. So there are going to be a certain amount of people that you need to reject. If you get 20 people that want your rental property, you're only going to be able to rent it to one. So that's a lot of rejections. And how do people feel when they get rejected, when they feel they deserve it? Well, they get angry sometimes. And who they get angry at? The person that didn't accept them. So one of the things that I think is very helpful when you're showing a rental property to an applicant is to let them know that you're not the guy or the lady. You're not the one. You're a partner. You're not the landlord. You work with the management company. That's the way I've always done it. I don't like to say it's me. You're dealing with me. You're dealing with one of the partners, you're dealing with the property manager, or I just work for them, whatever it is. And the other important thing that I mentioned yesterday is that you are considering them along with others if they want your rental property. So when you hand them the rental application, it'll be considered along with others. So now we get to the part where you've accepted someone for your rental property. And by the way, feel free to share this with other people that you think might benefit from this information, other landlords who might not screen their prospects properly, and I think that might be helpful to them. So you have people that want your rental property, but you're only going to accept one of them. So there are a number of people that you're going to reject. Now we know legally, and you'll see this on the LPA website on all the different tenant screening articles, legally, you're required, if you reject someone for credit purposes, you're required to issue them an adverse action letter. That's a legal letter stating that they were declined for credit purposes, for credit reasons. And the reason you have to do that is so that those applicants are then able to get a free copy of their credit report from the credit bureau that you used to get the information that caused them to be rejected. So they're entitled to a free copy of their credit report from the credit bureau. So that's the adverse action letter that you need to give them. The other way is just denying them for other purposes that don't have anything to do with credit. And that could be because they have pets or they smoke. Most favorite way for me, my favorite way of rejecting the tenants, like I mentioned in yesterday's Facebook Live, is the non-rejection rejection. I found out a long time ago that I didn't like people getting mad at me. And I felt that if I was able to give people the idea that we accepted someone else, but it's, you know, we would still consider them if things changed, they handle it much nicer. So that's the non-rejection rejection. So they might say, well, why didn't I get the place? And we would tell them there was someone else more qualified. But is it okay if we call you, if we still consider you, if things change and we can sign a lease with you? Is it okay then if we give you a call? And they always say, yes, please, give me a call. So that's the non-rejection rejection, where you don't have to send any letters and you just speak with them about that if it's an issue. And there are other things that you can do too, but that's my favorite because people leave, they go away, and sometimes you might really want to rent to someone who is qualified, but you took the more qualified one. So the non-rejection way is a way to handle things very nicely and diplomatically. So I hope this is valuable to you guys who are landlords, and it's stuff that you probably may know already, but it's always good to remind you. And please like and share this if you found any value in it. And I'll try to keep on doing these and bring valuable content to landlords. And today was the non-rejection rejection. And in the future, post questions, and I'll try to get used to watching comments and answering questions. Maybe we'll do a question and answer thing. We have a free form on the LPA website. We have a lot of free forms on the LPA website, but if you go to landlordscorner.com, that's landlordscorner.com, I have a 10-step tenant screening flowchart from pre-screening to lease signing. And I think you might like that because it's a PDF and it's got clickable links in it for each of the 10 steps from the pre-screening stage to the lease signing, to walk a landlord through the entire screening process so that you never have to rent to a bad tenant again. If you follow those steps, you'll be able to have a much happier lifestyle as a landlord without having to deal with as many bad tenants. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a great day. Thanks.